before we even get into it, I ain't gonna lie, this video is kind of late. The school year already started, so if you already got negative aura in the classroom, that's my bad. But better late than never, bruh. You can always turn it back around depending on how bad you went out. I will say though, if your voice cracked on the first day when they was calling attendance, you might as well click off the video, bruh. Like, it's no coming back from that shit, gang. You gotta transfer. Hit the like button, watch to the end of the video as I explain exactly how to go about getting girls in school. Alright, bruh. I troll a lot on this channel, but this finna be one of my more serious videos. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bruh, talking to females in school literally sets the tone for your entire dating career. If you aren't successful with females throughout high school and college, you're probably just gonna end up running the Skippy method. This is the time period in life where you get the basics for interacting with females. And it's literally a canon event. Like, you don't even gotta go out your way. You can deadass click off this video right now and go through high school and college and you'll probably be good when it comes to females, bruh. Like, those institutions are literally set up for you to not fail. Group projects, homework, group chats, even just the classroom setting in itself. It's like, bruh, the females are dead ass right there. You don't even gotta ask for the number. If you so happen to get a project together, you already got one foot in the door. Or you could just sit by her in class, start talking naturally. You really don't gotta go out your way to talk to girls in school, bruh. There's multiple warm approach scenarios. That's why this statistic even exists. I want y'all to really think about it. 90% of niggas by the age of 22 has cracked at least one bitch. And this isn't even equating for niggas who are actually in college. The military niggas is in this, the regular job niggas is in this, and out of all of them niggas, only 10% just hasn't cracked nothing after 22. If this study was conducted with just college students, I wouldn't be surprised if I seen like a 98% crack rate. And it's not like they just went around surveying the most player niggas on the planet. There was probably a sprinkle of real life dorks in there, like niggas who you'd assume get no hoes at all. All of the niggas in this survey probably wasn't even going to school thinking about getting hoes. It just so happened that they got hoes because the environment is so conducive for sliding. So you're gonna get hoes anyway, bro. But the amount of hoes you get is really gonna come down to your status. Now, of course, this factor is present in every area of life when it comes to sliding on hoes, but it's most prevalent in places like school and work because you're constantly around the same people. With this in mind, I cooked up a formula to get you the most hoes throughout your school and career. And it's not even nothing too difficult. The formula is simply join as many clubs as you can and improve your social skills. Doing just one of these will get you more hoes than your peers, but doing both might get you so many hoes that you fail from not being able to keep up with your work. Granted, you're not chopped as fuck. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bruh, if you sitting here running the Dabo method, it's not too much that can save you. But nah, let me really explain why these two things alone will probably lead to you having the most hoes. First, I gotta explain what joining different groups does. When you join a group or a club or a sports team, you're basically creating a whole nother network of people that you know. And every single social network you plug into either already has hoes there or has the potential for you to get hoes by proxy. Like, let's say you're good enough to join the basketball team. Even if you don't get immediate access to hoes just by joining the team itself, you're gonna get your basketball team friend group. And I guarantee you, one of them niggas knows where the hoes is at, bro. You might be talking to that nigga in the hallway and he already plugged in with the hoes, so they might stop and have a little conversation with him. And you're literally walking next to him like you're right there. Smooth little introduction. You might say some funny shit to your friend. She see you as a funny nigga now. Instagram, FaceTime. It's barbecue chicken from there. This is honestly one of the best ways to go about getting hoes in school, because like I said, the setting is too close for you to take overly overt shots. Like, the hoes that I've hit from school, I really don't even know how we got on them type of terms. Like, they just popped up and started throwing neck one day. And of course, in a scenario where there's already females present in whatever group you join, you naturally just start talking to them females because they're within the group. Like, if you join a book club, y'all are gonna be naturally just discussing whatever book you read. So join as many groups as you can, bro. And don't think in your head that any group is like inherently lame. That's some Disney Channel shit, bro. Disney Channel literally brainwashed niggas into thinking that band was lame. All the niggas I know that joined band in high school and college are getting hoes. No matter what your preconceived notions is about whatever team or club you're planning on joining, don't let that make you just not do anything at all. Like, that's really the worst case scenario, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't join any groups at all, it's almost like, bro, how are you gonna get hoes? That mysterious, too good for band club shit is cool and all until you wake up one day and you're running the Skippy method. But now, on a serious note, like I said before, this is literally just a suggestion. You could could probably just get females just from being in class with them for so long. But why have 3 hoes when you could have had 6? You really just want to be as social as you can. You want to know people and you want people to know you. And this is way easier to do and way more low effort when you just join clubs and groups. Being in different groups also helps you just talk to females in the classroom because it instantly makes you more interesting. Like, really give it some thought. If given the choice, would a female decide to talk to an unlocked character, a blank canvas, an all-around lame ass nigga, or the multifaceted football player, track runner who just so happens to be in the smartest classes? This, of course, is not rocket science. She's obviously choosing the football player. Also, playing sports and joining clubs is literally just fun. Like, all getting whole shit aside. And I know I said join any group if you absolutely have to, bruh, but honestly, all groups are not made equal. So if you have the ability to, bruh, you want to join a sports team. Any sports team, it don't even matter, my nigga. It can be water polo. That's not the most desirable one, but y'all get the point. Of course, that shouldn't be your first option. Like, my nigga, if you can hoop, go hoop. But playing any sport is better than just no sport at all. Especially if you're doing it on a college level, simply because of the increased degree of difficulty. Like, damn near any nigga who not complete ass can hoop in high school. But you actually gotta be fire to hoop in college. It's like instant hoes game. Like, you don't even gotta look for an academic club to join. But if you're not like a genetic anomaly freak athlete, fraternities is really the meta in college. You can say a lot about the Greek traditions and practices, but you can't say them niggas don't get hoes. You'll have been on the most 2-mans, the most 3-mans, had the most solo missions, especially compared to niggas who didn't join any clubs at all. And in college, it's way easier. Like, not only is there more clubs to join, but there's females just sprinkled all throughout the campus, literally just waiting for you to interact like NPCs. And I ain't gonna lie, bruh, it's college. Like, the hoes is going, I'm gonna be honest. If you can't smack none in college game, just focus on trying to get rich and run the trick method, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. That's literally your only hope. But alright, bruh, now that you did all that, realistically, you probably joined about 2 groups, probably one for sports and one for academics. Now you gotta take real action towards improving your social skills. Joining these different groups or clubs only goes so far. When you're inside the groups, if you don't know how to just interact with people and talk to them fluently, if you don't have confidence in your ability to interact with people, you're not just finna start working the room when you get into these groups. Like, you gonna end up just being the quiet nigga in the group. Now, all I think you need to dramatically improve your social skills is the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I don't get nothing for saying that, bro. Like, I wish this shit was a sponsorship. I just genuinely vouch for this book. I read this in high school and it really changed my entire view of social interaction. Before, I socialized off pure instincts, life experience, and just trying to be funny. But reading this book made everything more clear and less like instinctual. It's like the difference between a trained fighter and a nigga who just fights recreationally. The recreational fighter does just well enough to not go all bad, but the trained fighter actually knows the science of fighting, like the possible counters, the setups. Essentially, that's what this book does. You can find other books or YouTube vids on social skills, but I really vouch for this book in particular. Like, that shit that ass breaks it down like math. The social interactions become less of a guessing game and more of a calculated, if I do this, then I should get this response. And if that's not the response, then I'm probably just chopped, or that person was just having a bad day, or any other number of things that was out of your control. This shit has helped me for school presentations, making friends, of course, talking to females, entrepreneurial ventures, all getting whole shit aside. This book only stands to benefit your life. Like, you wouldn't read this and instantly lose 2 hoes and catch a flat tire. A lot of my social wins post high school can probably be attributed to this book. But alright, that's all I got for this one. Like the video, subscribe if you learned something, and let me know in the comments if you've already went out overly bad the first day when they was calling roll. But nah, with that being said, thanks for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all.